Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on, Veronica? We got Jessica Gomez coming in for the member for 5 months. Thank you so much, lady. Welcome. Septrum, welcome. Sarah, what's going on? Jessica, I got your donation on PayPal. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Jessica is coming in. We got two Jessicas. We got Taylor and Gomez with donations. Thank you. I appreciate both of you. So we owe a reading from last night. Now, Julie Moore, is there a big tower moment coming soon between R and L? If I'm going to have a tower moment, I'm going to have it with my tarot tower. You know, that's the good tower moment. That's the moment where you go, ooh, that's a lot of decks. I like tarot. And this is quite a bit of tarot. So let's grab Warming Up Today. Warming up today with the rock solid superstar Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. That is going to be the one to have tonight. We're going to warm up with that and get Julie Moore's question down on the table. See if there is a tower moment headed this way. Ace of Cups is not bad. You know, that's one of those where you're just like a tower moment. I don't really see anything so far. Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, maybe? I mean, maybe. It sure looks like there's a lot of good going on here, you know? Andrew, welcome to the stream. Philippe, Witty Mystic, what's going on? Yeah, it does look like a lot of good stuff. We have the Ace of Cups. Does that relate to the tower moment? Does an Ace of Cups into a happy home, a happy family, Ten of Pentacles? Does this combo really make it that difficult? Does this combo really make it something that we enjoy, right? It looks like we just sort of started. We're just warming up. There's something in there. Somebody jammed a stick into the spokes of this relationship because we have the Five of Cups. It's like disappointment, right? Bookmark a bell. So welcome. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Man, Sarah says you nailed it yesterday. I don't know what I said, Sarah. Sarah, I had 50 donations yesterday. I have no idea what yours was, but I'm glad that I nailed it, but I'm not glad that I nailed it because it's bad news. I don't know. I'll look it up in a minute. It feels like somebody put a bike spoke in there during a critical moment. Somebody jammed a stick in the bike spokes during a critical moment because the Five of Cups is disappointment. Is that a tower moment? No, it's not something that's just going to crater the whole thing where the whole thing falls down. We have to rebuild. I don't see that. I just see the whole thing being disappointing. It's like I'm not getting what I need. I'm not getting what I want. Maybe I'm not getting the emotional support that I need. Maybe I'm not getting the financial support that I need. Maybe I'm not getting a lot of different things. Something ain't making us happy. Is there a big tower moment coming soon? If this sort of resonates a little too long, maybe, but I don't really see a major tower moment. I just see everything sort of burning out, you know? Maybe the frog in the pot that is slowly heating up kind of thing. Veronica and Katrina, thank you for your donations. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you very, very much. Okay, JT wants to know what I need to know today. Oh, man, what do I need to know today? And, you know, maybe yesterday, too. What I need to know today, we're going to stick with the Light Seers. Light Seers just hits it out of the park every time. So, I wouldn't mind sticking with it for one more read. For one more read, I wouldn't mind at all, right? Stephanie, welcome back. How you doing? Good to have your reading yesterday. Well, thank you for rejoining us. Very cool indeed. Paula is here. Got Grave Encounters warming up the stream. Here we go. Or cooling down the stream if you're a Grave Encounter. I don't know. Well, here we go. All right, what I need to know today. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. It's, it's not Mercury retrograde, but for you, maybe so. I think maybe you have a personal Mercury retrograde coming out today with that Page of Swords. Be careful what you say and who you say it to, because it just feels like that some of this is going to be a Three of Swords moment where you're just like, oh, maybe that's not something I really wanted to deal with in the first place. You got two swords. We got a Ten of Swords at the back end of it. Basically, be careful what you say to people because it could be misunderstood. Make yourself clear, make yourself known, but just sort of be cautious about how you present information because that could come back and haunt you indeed. sometimes it could just come back and haunt you. So yes, that's what you need to know today. All right. All right. Now we got to go look up. We got to go look up what happened. Let's see who said the reading was good. Oh man, Sarah. Okay. Sarah had a reading from yesterday. Let's go look it up. I log all of my readings so we can search for Sarah. And yesterday's reading, will I get it all? Okay. So Sarah, I said, will I get it all? Now, I don't know what I said, but I know that Sarah yesterday asked this, will I get it at all? So Sarah's first question was, will I get it? And then Sarah's next question was, will I get it at all? So I don't know. Apparently you didn't get it. I mean, I don't know. Oh man. Witty Mystic, does anyone know if Tarot Oracle has put out the moon phases video yet? Not yet. Not yet. I spent time today playing a little too many video games. I do have it queued up. I have it queued up and it's ready to go. I need to record it. So I need to do that. Witty, you're really underestimating just how lazy I am. I'm going to get it though. Tomorrow morning, we're knocking it out of the park. We are knocking it out of the park tomorrow morning. Okay, back to the reads. Jessica, how soon will I get my Jeep? All right, we got a Jeep in the queue. Let's get a little mobile. You know, I wouldn't mind making a tarot of cars. I wouldn't mind making a car tarot, right? You could have a car dedicated to Jeeps. You could have another car dedicated to a Maserati or a Porsche, you know? I think that would be kind of interesting indeed. I think that would be very nice. But you know what's also nice? What is also nice is well, where did it go? Ooh, no, that's not it. The Wonderland Tarot. I love me some Wonderland. I'm just saying the moon, okay. I have the PowerPoint ready. It's sitting on my computer. But, you know, I've been hanging out with Christina and we started playing World of Warcraft and we're leveling up some newbies. And, you know, I've just been doing that instead. I've been lazy. I'm not going to give you some valiant excuse about anything, but, you know, I'm not going to fill you with BS and say I've been super busy. You know, I haven't. Come on. All right. How soon will I get my Jeep? We got the 10 of Cups. That's pretty soon. Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. I don't see anything with a delay, but I really don't see any rapid movement cards. There's nothing just rapidly moving or just launching forward, getting excited about that. It doesn't feel like that's going to be a thing. It just doesn't. 10 of Cups is a good card. 10 of Cups talks about having the happy home and having the happy family, right? Two of Pentacles is about choices. We got a 10, a 2, and a Page. I'm going to say 5. I'm going to say 5. We're going to get 10 divided by 2, go with the Page. I'm going to say 5 as far as that is concerned. It could be 5 weeks or 5 months. I'm more leaning maybe 5 months. I mean, I don't know how soon the Jeep is, maybe 5 weeks, but definitely on the 5 scale. Choice is an interesting card thrown down here. Choices does sort of hint that, yeah, maybe there are some choices that could expedite this a little bit. You know, Boo-Boo, welcome. How you doing? Cheryl, what is going on? Good to see you. Crystal, welcome back to the stream. I appreciate you. But yeah, we're going with 5. 5 weeks or 5 months. I definitely have a 5 up in there, a 5 sort of stuck within the read and all of this other stuff. So, all right, we got a happy person on Etsy. We got 2 people on Etsy that are happy. I sent their orders out today. And in the meantime, the order that I did not send out was Veronica Smith. Veronica wants to know a general read. Let's go with that. Let's go with a general read indeed. What kind of good stuff can we get ourselves into? You know what we didn't use yesterday at all? We did not use the Moronki Tarot. Mimsy is back. What is going on? Good to see Mimsy. And Soul is in the house. Soul is in the house. Bookmark Bells is throwing down the hostess for the mostest for Cheryl Stevens. Cheryl, let us know what your question is. Let us know what your question is. All right. Oh, man. I don't know. Is Cheryl, are you hosting Cheryl Stevens or is Cheryl Stevens somebody you're trying to shout out? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me look and see if there's actually a Cheryl Stevens in chat. Let's go with that. We do. Cheryl Stevens, let me know what your question is. There we go. Cool. Okay, Veronica, Little general action whoop in there. Oh, 8 of Cups. Veronica's having a little bit of challenge with 3 of Cups. Anderson. Are you being, is there a third party coming in somewhere? Did you get a third party situation going? Did you get a third party situation warming up over there? It feels like something's going on that's not very expected. Something, okay, I got you bookmarked. Thank you so much. Something's going on with that 8, right? Traveling, we got some movement, we got some abandonment. The reason I say there's some cheating or some third-party situation, something happened with that, the 3 of Cups, that's a really good card. That's a celebration card. 2 ways we can read this. 1, so it is a general. We have a third-party situation going on. There's somebody sort of, working against you, not working towards your best interest. And I think they could be in that situation, sort of disguised in there as well. 8 of Cups, not working on your best interest indeed. 7 of Swords, though, is the thing that we have that feels like the third party, right? Boo-boo, thank you for your other donation. But the 7 of Swords, something like somebody's returning. Somebody from a third-party situation, somebody from the past, somebody is coming back that I think is a little bit of a problem child. And you're going to have to deal with that. You may have to deal with that indeed. But there's your general reading. This all points to somebody coming back, a return of something, somebody sneaking out, sneaking things going on with that. YouTube, thank you for your donation. Yeah, that's what your general points at. Veronica, what's going on over there? I think there's something up over there. There's something up or there's something gonna be up over there. We need to find out what that is. You need to come back and tell us in a few days. See what happened. See what happened indeed. We got B. Bowman in the house. What is going on, B. Bowman? How are you doing? Good to see you as always. Katrina Lee is in there. New viewer, Katrina, welcome to the show. Katrina hasn't seen a magic trick. Look at new viewer. Can you imagine being a new viewer on this stream? How weird would that be? How weird and awkward would that be? Okay, look, Katrina, now that you're a new viewer, you need to go buy more tarot cards, right? You know why? Because you need to get a tarot tower set up, Veronica. Katrina, you need to get a tarot tower set up, Katrina. In order to do that, you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't buy a lot of decks. Veronica, that doesn't buy a lot of decks at all. I'm just saying, I'm not saying the power of the dollar is that bad yet, but if you snap your fingers, all things are fixed. Okay? Come on. All things are fixed, Katrina. All things are fixed, Katrina, because now you have 20, 40, 60, 80, you have $100 to spend on tarot. You can go get yourself a tarot tower now. You can get like a bunch of decks and start it out over there, Katrina. What do you think? What do you think, new viewer? This is exciting. You're super excited for this. I'm excited for you. I don't know why, but I'm excited for you. Sure. What does the rest of the year hold for me? Katrina, that's a big ask. That's a big ask. You want a whole year? Oh, no, actually, that's the rest of the year. We're coming up on August, so 4 months. Whatever. All right. 4 months. What are we going to have? Where are we going to go? I'm going to go for a Dreamkeeper Tarot is what I'm going to do. No, screw that. We're going to go. We're going to give you the deluxe treatment. The new viewer going to give you the Mons Tarot deluxe treatment, right? The Mons Tarot deluxe treatment. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Karen K got my book from Etsy, and it's great. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate you so much. I'm glad that you like the book. If you're like, what book? What's this book they're talking about? You must not watch the show. Maybe you're new. Maybe you're like Katrina. You're new. You're like, I haven't been here before. I'm going to check this fat man out. If you want to check the fat man's book out, it is Tarot Guidance, my friend. Tarot Guidance is my book. It explains everything I'm doing on the stream right now. It's massive. It's the size of your car. It's like 8.5 by 11. It's massive. I go through every single card and I explain how I read it. I do common questions. I do card combinations, multiple card combos, everything on the stream that you see us in here. This is a thick, big old book with a lot of pretty pictures. That's what you want at the end of the day. A big old book with some pretty pictures. You know what I mean? Pretty pictures indeed. Katrina, speaking of pretty, let's go with your read. What's the rest of the year? 4 months. We'll go August, September, October, November. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do it that way. August, yeah, a lot of stuff happening at the home front. There's a lot of movement over there. Linda, speaking of movement, how are you doing? Good to see you. A lot of movement over there in the home front. We got the Four of Wands. It's a nice home. It's a nice place to be. It feels comfortable. It feels exciting. It feels like we have a lot of potential there. There is some stuff happening, though. Maybe a little bit of drama, maybe a little bit of fun. Some stuff is going on at home. August is the time to focus on that fourth house. Time to focus on the home, trying to focus on how things are going within that. As we're rolling around into September, October, and November, I think that I don't know if you're looking. I don't know what your single status is or what is going on. Ace of Cups is interesting. Something emotional is beginning. Something emotional is starting. Towards the end of the year, definitely a time to look out. What is new? Where can we be? Where are we going to be next year? Because I think you have an emotional roundup as you're coming through to the end of the year. High Priestess is a time to keep some secrets and hold some things back, right? It is also a time for some learning opportunities. High Priestess, speaking of High Priestess, She-Wolf is in the house. Thank you for your donation. But that High Priestess says around November-ish, early November, it is the time for learning. It is a time for keeping secrets. It is a time for watching what you share with other people. Definitely, indeed. Now, there is something that's brewing. It has been brewing. It's going to hit the time around the October 15th. There's things that are brewing, and that's when it's sort of going to develop into the time that you need to take some action as well. So there is the rest of your year. There is some good stuff indeed. So, I'm just saying. Hopefully that made sense. And thank you for joining the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed the magic trick. Thank you for your donation. Going to the next raid. We already got 15 donations. We've been online for 15 minutes. So that's good. A donation a minute. Thank you all for being big supporters of the stream. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate Boo Boo coming in with the triple shot coming in through here. Let's do the Boo Boo triple shot with the Thoth over here. This is exciting. This is, if you haven't been excited yet, if you don't have a tingly in the pants just yet, this is the time where it's going to happen because the Thoth is coming out. The Thoth is going to be throwing down. HS, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Woo! Let's go in General. Speaking of General, the Thoth says the verdict is to make some peace, You got a Libra floating around over there. Or at least coming. You need to make peace with. It's pretty easy to make peace. It's pretty easy to make peace indeed with the Libras. But I think for you in this particular Libra, you really don't want to. I think there are some heated things happening with this person. We have some things that are just not making sense. Veronica, thank you for the other donation. I appreciate that. Bookmark Bells did not get skipped. Bookmark Bells, you are next. You're right here. We got Boo Boo here. We got Bookmark Bells right here. You are next, my friend. All right, let's see. Yeah, making peace with that Libra. It's time. It's time to sort of bury the hatchet and not in their head. It's time to bury that hatchet because I think there's some issues going on. There's some things sneaking in as we come in through that. Now, the 5. It is disappointing. You have some disappointments headed your way. Not everything works out the way you need it, how you need it, when you need it, why you need it. I think some of this is highly disappointing. You feel that is going to be difficult. That is going to be something that is going to be a little bit wild there. But yeah, it does feel like that. So, definitely do that. Definitely do that indeed. Don't be too disappointed. Don't sort of approach that as it goes. But overall, I think if you sort of hook into that, if you sort of get in there, I think that is going to be pretty good indeed. All right. We got Bookmark Bells, first of the double shot. There you go. First of the double shot, Bookmark Bells is in the house. There we go. After Jessica Gomez, indeed. We're rounding back to you. Linda, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Got a bookmark Bell's double shot in the house. All right. We got the first one for a general read. Oh, man. Let's see how that is going to go indeed. Oh, let's see. We got new viewer. We got that. Rest of the year hold for me. We're pretty good. High Priestess, 3 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands is interesting. That is interesting indeed. I would say that the High Priestess next to a 3 of Cups, next to the 7 of Wands, is something that you're sort of ignoring. Something that you're sort of ignoring that you need to pay attention to. I think this is something that may be not so obvious, but also it is something that you need to sort of, you don't really want to focus on. There is something hovering around you that you're ignoring. And I think that that is not really exciting for you to deal with, but you're going to have to deal with it either now or in the future. Basically things that are hidden but in plain sight. That happens to a lot of us, right? That happens to a lot of us. High Priestess is sort of weird next to the 3 of Cups. You are talking about sort of, again, secrets, again, learning, or things like that. But there are some things that are being hidden. The reason I say that, because the 7 of Wands is over here being defensive. Normally, a High Priestess next to the 7 of Wands could indicate things that we're just defensive about knowing. We're defensive about learning. I talk about this, I think, in that book. But yeah, the High Priestess is about secrets and learning and whatnot. But next to the 7 of Wands, I really don't want to learn it. I really don't want to deal with it. I really want to keep that under wraps. It's not something I do want to deal with. And the 3 of Cups says it may be the resulting from other people. It could be influences. In other words, what would people think? How would people react to that? We're going forward that. And the next one, the bookmark, a double shot, is for Cheryl Stevens. Cheryl Stevens is up in the house getting hosted by the mostest over there. Worried about the dead's health. Can you give me some information? All right. Well, now, first thing we got to cover is the disclaimer. Any reading about your dad is entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV, and I have no idea what the health condition is, nor will I do a health reading. But I will give you a general reading for Dad. A general reading is just, I'm going to throw the cards down and tell you what they say, and hopefully we can relate that back to whatever you need to relate that back to. But this is just a general reading for entertainment purposes only. Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Oh, something's just beginning. Something is just starting. Something is warming up, right? Something is warming up indeed. The double page is so interesting. It feels like that something is you have like a double ace, right? But page brings in messages. It's almost like whatever it has begun is definitely going to be continuing on for a while, not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. And that's sort of, that's sort of difficult to do sometimes, or difficult to deal with sometimes, right? Because especially with Page of Cups and Wands, it feels like this could be an emotional thing that we have learned about. This could be something that, this also something we feel we need to act on, right? We need to act. We need to do something. We can't just sit around. King of Pentacles says basically everything is going to work out for the best. King of Pentacles is a super stable, super good card that sort of points to the retired banker, somebody that understands how things are going, understands how sort of things are, and is willing to sort of go into the, into the future and be okay. But that is a super stable card, and anything stability is nice in this particular question indeed. Oh my God, Juicy Peach is back. What's going on, Sunshiny Day? And hello, Piggy. It's actually, this is the party right now.
Hooray!
All right, we are just warming up here. We are just warming up. It's 6:39 already. All right, but yeah, basically we're just starting. There's something that's going to be there for a while, and everything is going to be pretty stable. So the stability is going to be up in there. I would not, in other words, that is not a, again, that is not a health reading. That is an entertainment purposes only general reading. Enchanted Forest, please. You got it. Messages from a higher self. Mimsy, Mimsy, let's do some higher self action with the Enchanted Forest up in here. We got Juicy Peach coming in with a double shot. What's going on tonight? It is out of control right now, my friends. It is out of control. Mana is here too. Everybody's in the house. We have officially begun the party. This is, I mean, we were warming up before, but now it's on fire. All right, Mimsy. Woo! Enchanted Forest, messages from the higher self. Oh, the Five of Boons? The Five of Boons. The higher self's having some problems up in... Mimsy, what's going on over there? What do you got going on over there? I'm just asking the question. We got a little bit of the Two of Challenges. Ooh, that is interesting. Your higher self does have some things to tell you. They have some interesting things to tell you. Indeed. We got the Two of Challenges. Look at that, sort of reflecting on something. The higher self is saying it is time to reflect. What have we accomplished? What have we done? And how has that changed us? Because I think, Mimsy, you're a lot different now than you were 5 years ago. You're a lot different now than a year ago. I think it is time to do some reflection. Look into the mirror and find out who Mimsy is at this moment compared to a while back, right? And discover some of your big things. Three of Spells. It does say some meditation, some reading, some expansion in the higher self is due. I think it's time to watch those videos, read those books, and get into that mode, get into that next thing, get into that next step, because the next step is waiting for you. You just haven't walked into it. You just haven't walked into it. Five of Boons says, don't get hung up on stupid stuff. If it's stupid, don't get hung up on it, right? Don't give up. Don't get hung up on stupid things, because it's easy to do that, and it throws you completely off track, and you're like, what the hell? How did I even get here? How did I even get into this mess? I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you want to do that indeed, but Boo Boo wants to do that. Boo Boo wants to say, should I contact T and see and how they will take it, or will they take it? All right, we're back to the thought. Back to, you know, Boo Boo loves that thought. I mean, Boo Boo's a thought addict at this point. Boo Boo gets the thought, carries it around with her. Boo Boo's got a thought in her purse. Boo Boo's got a thought on the kitchen table. Boo Boo's making dinner. It's got the thought in the hand, asking what should be next in the ingredients. Neve is here, and Sunshiny Day coming in with the don't know. Sunshiny Day, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, let's go with that. Should I contact T, and how will they take it? I think that you should definitely not contact T. That's going to be a thumbs down. You need to get the hell away from T. We got the power. We got the defensiveness. We got the T is over there hanging on to what they hang on to. They are hanging on. They are not willing to go for it. They are going to have some closed body language. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to deal with it. They have abandoned it before, and here you come racing in. T's going to be like, what the hell are you doing? Boo Boo, what are you doing? Get out of here. Because they've already abandoned it, Boo Boo. They have left. They have left. They have abandoned it. And that closed body language, that defensiveness, that closed up feeling, it feels like that's not the best idea. But another one, we got R in the house too. GK, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We do the last of the triple shots tonight. How's R feel about our conversation today? Let's find out. Did we have a conversation? Yeah, we got the thoth in the pan. You can cook the thoth and add salt to it. It tastes pretty good. Entertainment purposes only, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, a little salt and some ranch dressing on the thoth is not half bad. All right, how does R feel about our... That's what we need, an edible tarot deck. A chocolate edible tarot deck. You know, you put down the high priestess and then you eat her. You know, high priestess doesn't mind being eaten. You put down the high priestess and you eat her. It's an edible deck. I'm just saying. All right, Ace of Cups. I think you had a new beginning. You did have a new beginning, so I think that's going to be something interesting. You know, I think that they need some time to process this information about the convo. You know, they think they need to find out a little bit of process and information. Mana, thank you for your donation. But yeah, it is sort of looks like that you probably need to let them process this a little bit. Process this a little bit before you sort of leap into it. You know what I mean? So you got that halt, that stop sign, which is going to be ruin. They definitely want to let them process it. We have a barren land we're looking into. They need to think about it. But you did start something. You did warm it up. You did start something, you know? Edible tarot deck. That's my next thing. That is my next project, is to have an edible tarot deck. And, you know, I had the food tarot that bombed, but that is because, my friends, that it wasn't edible. Any chance of A offering to come see me Tuesday night? All right, YouTube. YouTube wants a little visit, wants a little, you know, wants a little on the side over there with a Tuesday night. Let's see what's happening Tuesday night. We're going to go over here and we're going to say, I mean, if we're going to get a little action, over here, we're going to do it with a golden wheel. So there you go. He's definitely in shock. Well, you know, that's what you do. A chocolate tarot deck. That's what I'm talking about. You know, you have like one will be made of like peanut brittle. Maybe the emperor could be peanut brittle. And the empress would be like just pure Godiva chocolate or something. I mean, come on. You saw that coming. The empress would be pure Godiva chocolate. That would be the empress. Just sort of carve it out of Godiva chocolate. And that's going to be it. That is going to be it. You love the tasty tarot. Well, it doesn't exist. So, you know, maybe one day. You won't invite him, just keeping him a distance. Okay. Any chances of them offering to come see you? Two of Swords is two different worlds. Magician and the Queen. Kozaya, thanks for your donation. I'm going to say yes, the offer's there. Now, this is interesting. What are we looking for here, right? What are we looking for here? We're looking for movement cards if they want to come there. But they're not coming there. They're offering to come. That's the difference. We need to understand the question first and then read the exact question. The exact question is, will they be offering? Two of Swords says they do realize this is really risky. They do realize there's a lot going on here. But that Queen of Wands is the CEO. They're going to step up. They're going to multitask. They're going to get it done. That Magician says they feel like that they can score this. They feel like that they can move forward with this. And they are indeed going to offer. They're indeed going to get the Magician and offer it up. So, you know, it'd be interesting indeed to see what happens. But offering and coming are two different things. What the hell does the Aries want? Why do they keep contacting me? B. Bowman, I'm going to give you the answer right now. I'm going to tell you exactly what that Aries wants, because sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you don't know about them Aries. Sometimes the Aries are just plain unpredictable. You know this? You know, we all know this. You know who knows this better than anybody, though? Is the Gilded Tarot Royale. You know what I mean? The Devil card made out of pure ghost peppers. Ooh, see, Crystal has the win. Crystal's winning the internet over here. Crystal has it. Avatar coming in with the dono on PayPal. Avatar, thank you so much. Let me know what your question is. Man, we got it going on, my friends. We got it rocking. All right, YouTube user with another one. There we go. Let's see, you got JT, we already did. Then we got Avatar. All right, let's see. What does the Aries want? The Sun. Oh, okay. 10 of Wands, King of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. They want no good. They want no good is what they want. You know, I would go thumbs down. You may want to dodge this. You may want to dodge this like dodgeball, like a bad dodgeball game. You know, a little bad dodgeball game going on there. Reason I say that is because how beautiful this 9 of Cups is. You got the 9 of Cups, everybody celebrating, everybody having a good time over here. And then you flip it upside down, Bowman. You flipped it upside down. That ain't no good. And the 10 of Wands, they're offloading things onto you, you know? They're not offloading money onto you. That'd be great, you know, offload me a little cash. Nope, they're offloading everything else onto you. It doesn't seem like they're doing you any good. A little bit too much drama, a little bit too much baggage coming in there. And the King of Wands, oh my God, they are full of that fiery aspect. The Aries is on fire. You are going to have to call the fire department I'm just saying, you're going to have to call the fire department on this one, because the King of Wands, they are on Aries fire, and you are going to get the butt end of that Aries indeed. And the sun though says it's going to be, you know, that's going to be kind of challenging. That is going to be kind of challenging. I would say overall, you might want to dodge that like a dodgeball game. You know, you might want to dodge that a little bit. So there we go. AIV, I have your question in the queue. I appreciate you. Anyway, we did the Thoth reading. Now we're going to do High Priestess. High Priestess coming in. I think it's funny that the High Priestess joined the minute I pulled the High Priestess card. I'm just saying now, High Priestess joined the minute I pulled the High Priestess card out. And I think that is kind of fascinating to me. You know, I'm easily entertained. We know that. Samantha is up in the house. We got Moonlight up in here too. Everybody, Samantha, this place is a party tonight. Samantha, this is a Monday night party. I'm glad you came because it's not a party without Samantha. I'm telling you that. All right. When I get the call to start on the contract position for L3, here we go. L3 indeed. I work with some L3s. If I was on an L3, I would go with this one right here. This one, you know, you're going to love this one. This is the Modern Witch Tarot up in here. Let's see about the L3. Will I get a call to start on this contract, start on this new job? Are they going to, they're going to pick up the phone. They are going to pick up the phone. What is happening with that? Let's see. We got the Nine of Wands. Get the Devil, get the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. I'm going to go with yes, they will pick up the phone. A lot of good things up in here. When you get, okay. I talk about this in the tarot guidance book. It's in the tarot guidance book. You're looking for communication. You're looking for an effective communication, how it is going, right? You're looking for that. The Ace of Swords is where you want to be. The Ace of Swords is the effective communication, is the launch of communication, especially at the end of the read, okay? It basically says blah, 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 blah. They're going to call. Okay, that's your reading. High Priestess. Blah, 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 they're going to call. Ace of Swords is the beginning of communication. It is the beginning. It is the opening of dialogue in that well. And the Ten of Cups has so much good family, a new family, right? New family. You'll notice the Ten of Cups is a brand new family. It's a younger family. The Ten of Pentacles is an older family. That's what's the difference, or one of the many differences. But that Ten of Cups is that new family of you and this place. Devil and the Nine of Wands, man, there's a lot of doubts. There are a lot of doubts and sort of hesitation as you get into that. But overall, I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to say yeah, indeed. All right, let's go with that. What do we got going on next? Who's coming back from the past? And the zodiac signs, Veronica, let's hook you up. Let's hook you up with that past action. Hook you up with that past action. See how that's going to go. Now, if we're going to edge into the past, we may want to get the This Might Hurt Tarot. Because, Veronica, I don't know what kind of past you got. I could be throwing down somebody that you may not want to see. Just saying now, I could be throwing them down, and you may not want to see them. You know what I mean? All right, Veronica wants to know. Let's see who's coming back. Maybe a little bit of Seven of Swords action. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see a little of that. Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, and Nine of Pentacles. That's interesting indeed. That is very interesting. I kind of like that. Let's pull a couple. Samantha, thank you for your donation. Well, you know, we were talking about Aries. We warmed up for Aries. We were excited about Aries. Aries was making the party happen a minute ago. And look what we get. You want to know a sign? Veronica, it's Aries. I don't know if you want to deal with Aries. Veronica, I mean, let me know. Let me know now if you want to deal with the Aries at all, okay? Because I'm just saying, I think you got an Aries coming. You got that Two of Cups action. Look at all those hugs, Veronica. They want a bunch of hugs. They want nothing but hugs. I think they're a snuggly kind of person, quite frankly. They want to just get a lot of hugs. It's like, like you haven't seen your dog all day, and you come home and your dog just wants just all the lovins in the world for forever. That Two of Cups action, they're coming back, Veronica. They want some action with that. Nine of Cups, I think they're bringing back the party. I think they're bringing back a party. They're bringing something in as that goes. Ten of Swords says it could be something that is temporary indeed. Could be something that is temporary indeed, but I don't know. I don't know. Well, that's what we got for the sign. That's what we got for the read. It looks temporary. It looks short. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's somebody new from the past, or nobody old from the past, or somebody new coming in. But that, that Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, book ended by 2 nines. I think this would be kind of exciting. I mean, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit exciting indeed. They bring in sexy back. They could. They could be bringing sexy back indeed. Speaking of Avatar, let's do Avatar's read. Let's hop over to the section called PayPal. Hey there. Well, hey there. Do you still see a past person chin reaching out to me in August? Let's find out. I'm a Virgo too, Veronica. I got me and you. We're like that. We're like that with this Virgo. I'm just saying. We got like that. The Virgo action is there. And Virgo and Aries, they mix like oil and water, like they mix like ice and fire. All right. Still see the past person. Now, AIV has asked this before. They have Chin coming back in August. We had a pretty good read for that. A little 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. Are you going to be too excited about it? I don't think at first. I think there is a warm-up period. I think there are some things. To consider with this. We got the 3 of Wands. You're looking for them. This is one of those where you're scanning the environment. You're checking it out. You're waiting for it to happen. That happens a lot of times. That happens a lot of times indeed. And that 9 of Wands as well, the wounded warrior coming in. I mean, it feels like this is something you may not want to deal with, but you may be sort of hit in the face with it. 5 of Pentacles, you're not too excited once it sort of comes out or once it sort of goes in there. Are they coming back? I think because we're scanning for them, I don't see anything negative with it, but I don't see anything that just sort of overloads it, right? Like an operator overload in C++. I just don't see any of that indeed. But yeah, you're scanning, you're waiting. I think that they are still coming. I don't see anything obstructing the view or anything like that, right? Virgos and Aries, yeah. Virgos and Pisces, according to Love Signs book, are supposed to be the best shot. That is supposed to be the best shot. Linda's trimming the thoth up in here. Linda trimming the thoth. Oh my God. Oh my God. You must trim it. We gotta stop the stream right now and celebrate Linda taking the big step and trimming the thoth. I mean, Linda, I loved you before, but right now I have nothing but passion for you.
I love you.
I'm just saying nothing but passion for you at this point. All right. So let's sort of run through what the good part, Linda. Okay, Linda, let's hang on. We got to stop the stream right now and talk to Linda. Linda, the good part is that I have a Thoth course that makes you, the purpose of it is making you read the cards after they're trimmed. So I have cute little things that I say about the cards. Chantel, thank you for your donation. I have cute little things like this looks like a kite, right? That looks like a kite. And now you know what the card is because it looks like a kite. I have some of these where I have ruin. It is the Boston Bruins, ruin. Okay, it looks like hockey sticks on a court. If you go to the Thoth course in my videos, I explain exactly how to recognize each individual card, and I give you cute little memory tricks to read these. So you can trim away, Linda, and you don't have to worry about it because I spent a lot of time making those videos for you. I'm just saying now. I have a lot of time into those videos. I give you all the memory cues, all the quick tricks, all the easy memorization stuff that you need. That's all you need. So get your scissors out, get your corner trimmer off Amazon for like $5. 20 millimeters, great. And trim away. Linda, you are going to have a good time. You're going to have a good time. This is going to become your best friend at this point. I'm no longer going to be your best friend. You're going to have the Thoth as the best friend after this. I'm telling you now, it's like an emotional experience. Does my guru feel attraction to me? We got Juicy Peach on the double shot. Juicy Peach on the double shot. Heading into the temple and getting into the temple for the initiation, getting into the guru. I don't know. Juicy, are you seducing somebody new? Juicy, I need to know. Are you seducing somebody new? If you're new to the channel, by the way, Juicy Peach is our absolute best question person that's ever come into the channel. Juicy Peach wins literally the internet. Okay, at this point, Juicy Peach is right there on it. Now, Juicy Peach was originally seducing a person at work, and they got that person to sniff her hair. Juicy Peach got him to sniff her hair, right? I don't know how you do that. You know, I don't know how to approach. How do you approach somebody sniffing your hair? Do you just like run up and go? Do you ask, may I sniff your hair, please? I don't know how to approach that. But now Juicy is seducing a monk and all of that, the guru, and they're getting an initiation into the temple. Juicy is all the way in there, 100%. So we got to get the Modern Love Tarot for Juicy Peach. This is going to be the one, because the Juicy Peach questions are always the king around here. All right. Does the guru feel an attraction? So I don't know, Juicy, are you seducing the guru up in there? Are you know? So Sunflower wants to know the tricks. Sniff it without me asking. Oh, say, okay, so how do you sniff hair? Do you ask? Okay, so he didn't ask? Wait a minute, is this real? He didn't ask to sniff your hair. So he just ran up, he like grabbed a hunk of your hair. He just went, so did he like take it easy? Did he go like, or did he go in like full steam? Did he go in just like full steam and have the full orgasm? Oh, Juicy. The hair. That hair. All right.
Music to make love to.
I mean, I don't know. By the way, if you're new to the Tarot Oracle show, this is the traditional show. This is the only show on the internet that you're going to find this entertainment. All right. Does this person feel an attraction? Does this person feel an attraction? But did he go in like casual? Did he go like for orgasm? Or did he go in casual? I don't know. Okay, back to the reads. Okay, the guru, 8 of Cups doesn't look good. 8 of Pentacles, we got the Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess. I think they're a little bit on the hesitant side. I think they are on the hesitant side here. So you got to be careful with this one. You need to treat your guru like a scared cat. You know, when you see a cat out and you're and you gotta be careful with that cat, because he's going to run off. He's going to run off, you know, like anybody new to the stream, who I probably lost like half my viewers on that, you know. 8 of Cups says he has a tendency to run off a little bit. And you need to be careful. You need to be careful with that guru. You need to approach it like the scared kitty cat. 8 of Pentacles says working it. You got to, Juicy, I mean, you've done this before. You know how to work it. You have to work it. Okay? That 8 of Pentacles says you got to work it. You got to be comfortable. Okay, so that dude's kind of sniffing his hair. We got hair sniffing, right? We got a hair sniffer right here. See, Juicy, that is your card right there. They're taking a big old whiff of that hair. This is your card. You got to do it again. Maybe you got to sniff their hair. Maybe have them sniff your hair. Something needs to happen with the hair. Okay. I don't know how good your hair looks, but you definitely want it to be clean when you're around the guru. Page of Pentacles, again, warming up a little bit. You got to warm up. The page is sort of a beginner in the stability department, and you need to do these things. You need to have it warming out. High Priestess says they have a lot of secrets back there that you're going to learn as you progress. Right? So the hair sniffing is going to be important. The beginning, treat them like a scared cat. But I think that they do have a little bit of attraction, because we have a hair sniffer that is waiting to happen. And the second one, he's a bald monk. Well, he's going to sniff your hair, not you sniff his hair. I mean, I don't know if there's a bald monk. Okay, you want to do this? Okay, Juicy, you want to do this? We can do this. We're getting the Monk Tarot right here. Juicy, we're done with this. We're done playing. We're getting the real reads now. Juicy, your second reading is going to be the legit read right now. The legit read. You want to be in a monk temple? You're going to get a monk deck. You want to be in a monk temple? You're going to get in a monk deck. I have this deck just for you and your monk. Just for you and your monk. This was on Kickstarter. You can get it for pre-order if you want one for yourself. This is, we're done playing. We're done playing. We're done playing right now. This is legitimate read right here. We're done. We're done playing. All right. Will I get initiated into the monk's temple in the next 2 months? Okay, next 2 months. Five of Swords says there are some hesitations getting you in there. There are some hesitations getting you into this temple, okay? But the Nine of Cups, it does say that you're riding that little, the little pool toy. You're riding that into there. Not only are you riding into the temple, but the Chariot says you are on your way. And that Eight of Pentacles, you're in the temple, you're working it. You're in the temple, you're working it. It's going down indeed. That is a read for you, my friend. That is a read. Here's your monks, and here is you in the temple doing the work. There's your temple back there. You're going to go home when you do the work. You're riding into the temple. We have a lot of good news overall. I mean, that is a yes. That is a definite yes. You're going to get in that temple, and you are going to work that monk. You're going to work it like you have never worked it before. I don't care if they have hair. You do. And unless you're bald, I don't know you. But they are going to sniff your hair. They're going to go full orgasmic sniff on your hair is what they're going to happen. All right. Now, back to the regular reads. I wish I could read, I wish I could go all night with Juicy, but, that sounds bad. Okay. Let's back that up. All right. Hello Piggy is up in the house with the very generous dono. Thank you again. I appreciate that. Hello Piggy. Does Josh just have heartbreak regrets for breaking up with me, and now that I'm dating Matthew? I had a dream last night that he did. Ooh, heartbreaks and all of that other stuff. That's going to be a good read. That is going to be a good read. We're going to do hello Piggy. We're going to do mine. We're going to do mine right now. We're going to throw down the Waterfall Tarot up in here. Okay. Waterfall Tarot is coming down. We're getting serious with Hello Piggy over here. Nothing but regrets. Do we have regrets? Does he have heartbreak in his heart for how he treated you, what he did, and all of that stuff? Because you went on with life. You went on in life. And you didn't hesitate. You know what I mean? It's all about your happiness, because ain't nobody got time for being miserable because of somebody like Josh. All right, let's look at that. Does Josh have the heartbreak? Do they? It feels like Josh just doesn't. Do they wish that they had treated everything differently? I think so, okay? Because we have some fantastic cards for the hint over here. We got the Two of Pentacles where Josh is making the decisions. They're making decisions. They need to do something. They need to have some decisions made, and they made the wrong one. Okay, the Ace of Wands. I couldn't move forward with this decision. I made a mistake. I didn't get what I needed to, and I had some just bad things. It happened with that. And the Lover's card is here. There was a lot of potential here. There was a lot of great things that could have happened. There was a lot of sort of interesting things that, that they would love to do. There was a lot of potential in that because the Lovers and the Sun. I think that's sort of where you're realizing or what you're doing now. You're having your Lovers, you're having your Sun, and they don't really have that moment, right? Again, we talked about it in your previous read about why this Josh has just made enough mistakes to where they just aren't happy with their current relationship. They just aren't happy with where that's at. And I don't think it's going to last very long, quite frankly. But they have the regrets indeed with that. But again, they missed a lot of good things. They realized that. And I think that they will be coming back later and pretty much communicating, quite frankly, communicating that with you, right? they're going to be communicating that with you. And that is just my opinion on that. But now you got Matthew. Now you got a fantastic situation going. I think that is going to be your happiness, and your happiness should come first, you know? Anyway, next 2 weeks, please. Let's do that a little bit. A little bit of the next 2 weeks action up in here. Sunshiny day. It is always good to see you, my friend. Always good to see sunshiny day, right? Sunshiny day, it's always there. Steph says, wants to know the rules. What are the rules for the channel? There is no list. There is donation to take priority, then I pick at random. And Steph, tonight we got 40 donations. Last night we had 50 donations. So looks like there's a lot of donations. A lot of donations indeed. Anyway, so yeah, let's do that. Next 2 weeks, warm up the sunshiny day action up in here. Next 2 weeks is going to be interesting. At Eight of Pentacles, Lovers, Death. I think at the end, as you're rolling around towards August, right? We're in mid-August at this point. We're roaming into August. I think August is going to be pretty dang busy for you. We got the Lovers, we got Death, we got the Eight of Pentacles. We have a lot of things sort of hovering, a lot of things going on. I think you get an unexpected bill, right? You have an unexpected bill. There's something that comes in that you just weren't expecting. I think that sneaks up on you in August indeed. It's kind of difficult to sort of deal with, but not something that just, you know, that just sort of calls you and just makes you depressed or anything like that. It's something that is unexpected. Eight of Pentacles says it is going to be a busy month. August is turning out to be quite busy. You have a lot of things to do. You have a lot of things happening. You have a lot of things that need to sort of manifest and need to do that. But again, we have a big change coming up. I think near the end of August, third week of August-ish, we have it coming up. Death says there are some changes happening. Lovers is interesting. It's almost like that we have a connection with somebody that needs to be changed or will be changed, whether we like it or not. But it is definitely in there. It is definitely going forward. So there we go. There's your next 2 weeks going on to GK. Who's coming up with my connection with P? Let's find out what is going there. What is going there with P? We're going to go the only tarot deck that you can get from a museum. The only tarot deck that you can get from a museum, GK, you're going to get it. Because this is fantastic. This is fantastic. We got, oh my God, we got the Sun. You're looking for a connection? The Sun is fantastic. Four of Wands and the Empress. Okay, GK, this is quite possibly the best reading you're ever going to get as far as positive reading. If you're looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many spaces, this is going to be for you. This is going to be for you. This is nothing but good news. In fact, I don't think this can get any better. I mean, if you threw the Lovers card in here, it could be better, but right now, this can't really get any better. The Sun is so freaking fantastic, especially next to the Four of Wands. Now, GK, I talk about it in my book. About the Sun illuminating other cards, right? Because the Sun is the Sun. We have a lot of foliage. We have a lot of beautiful things in the Four of Wands, and it illuminates that. It makes it grow. It makes it happen. It makes it done, right? It makes it done. That is going to be exciting indeed. And the Emperor is such a comfortable, beautiful connection with that GK. GK, your connection's really, really good. Like, bottom line, super duper good. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. Okay, we're going to hop over to Manus Talk Sessions. Just a shout out long distance imaginary. Zaddy Adi. Zaddy Adi, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you watch or not, but Zaddy Adi, you know, hope you had a good day. Hope you had a fantastic, hope it's a good Monday for you. Hope it is a fantastic Monday for you. So there's a shout out to you. There we go. Zaddy Adi. Moving on. I think Kozai's next. Kozai, is it best to move out or stay where you are at? That's a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
That is a throwdown. Now, if you're new to the channel, If you're new to Steph says, where do you get your book? Steph, there's a link in the description. You can get a physical book. You can get an ebook. You get whatever kind of book that you want. I got a bunch of books. I got a tarot deck. I got a bunch of stuff. Have fun. Links in the description. I'm sure Boo Boo will link it as well. There you go. Boo Boo linked it. Sunflower linked the Etsy shop over there. Go check it out. Check me out. If you buy a book, if you buy anything from me, I will ship it the same day. Like if you buy it right now, I will ship it in the next 10 minutes. All right. Is it best to move out or stay? Move out is going to be up here. Staying is going to be up here. And you know it's really funny. You know what's really funny is when the stay reading looks like the move out reading. Christina is up in here with a general. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate you.
I love you.
All right. Basically, close eye. Here's the lowdown. Okay. Here's the lowdown. The move out says move out. Okay. It says you need to get out. It says you're going to be more comfortable. You're going to be better moving out. But the funny part is the stay section tells you to move out too. I've never seen this before. You got the Chariot as your first card. Then you got your domain. You got your Chariot moving within your domain, moving out again. Basically, both choices say move out, which is kind of funny. But, you know, that's the way it goes. So, Kozai, this is a 100% absolute move the hell out read. It is moving out read, and that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. I've never seen the no section look like the yes, but Kozai, that's giving you a very big hint. Basically, question below for YouTube user. Coming in with the YouTube user question. Find out what's going on. He actually comes in with different like get physical, told me with friends only. Don't invite keeping the distance. All right. YouTube, did you have another question? I see comments. I don't see an actual question. Let me know. Let me know. Will he actually come see me? I definitely will not get physical. Will he actually come and see me? All right. We're going to use the mini deck again. YouTube user. You want accuracy? We'll get it with the thought. We'll get it with the thought. Linda, Christina, you missed it. Christina, you missed the juicy peach reads. Okay. Christina needs to rewind and watch that stuff. I mean, will they come see me? Okay. Going to go with thumbs up. That is a yes. That is a thumbs up with that. Why do we say that? Why do we say that? Okay. Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Samantha's got the double shot up in here tonight. This is a fantastic card. It's such a playful, adventurous card. We're playing, we're checking it out, we're having some fun. We want to get some things happening. We got the fiery aspect over here with the Queen. We have a lot of action. We have a lot of fire. We have a lot of adventure. We have a lot of excitement within this read. Okay? Definitely wants to do that. Their intentions are to come see you. That's what the intentions are. Their intentions are to come see you. There's a lot of fire behind this. There's a lot of adventure. It's more for fun. It's more for fun and for sort of getting out and seeing what will happen next, right? That princess is a fun sort of launching forward. We got Samantha up here with a double shot. Get a little bit of general read first off for Samantha. I know Samantha has some good stuff coming in August. We had that before as far as the job was concerned and all of that other stuff. Let's check that out over here in the tarot. We need to use this more is what we need. This is such a beautiful deck. Such a beautiful deck. This was Christina's favorite deck until she got the Oak, Ash, and Thorn. Manna, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. We got the little general raid. I mean, Queen of Coins, Hierophant, and the Five of Coins. It is something to watch out with your finances in August. I would be very careful, in fact, about finances in August. What can you do? What can you do? What can you optimize? What can you watch out for? What can you be careful with? It's definitely something where you just don't want to splurge. Big splurge, of course, as you come into August. You kind of want to pull back a little bit. Think about things, reevaluate things. That is going to be one of the big factors here. Queen of Coins is is some money coming in August. Definitely have that. Hierophant is almost like a business contacts you, wants you to do something, wants to get your opinion on something or something like that. We have a business sort of within that. But the Five of Coins is like a money loss. Be careful what you spend. There are things, people that may want your money or that may be coming around to sort of get some of that in August. But you do have a little bit of money coming in. You just make sure it doesn't go out just as quick, right? And the other double shot read we got over here is, will C get over their fear and contact me in August? Let's find out if C is going to man up or woman up and contact you in August. We need some more connections. Seven of Cups. Oh, they are thinking about it. They are thinking about it. Eight of Swords and Eight of Wands. We're going with a yes on this. I think they're going to be able to man or woman up here. Man, what did you do over there, Samantha? They're hesitant about this. They have been thinking about it. They have been thinking about it. Look at that. Look at that. Sort of a divination looking into here. They have all of these options, all of these possibilities, but they haven't acted on any of them. They have not acted on any of them. That Eight of Swords, that action of being hesitant, not getting in there, not wanting to go full steam. I think they're going to get over that and definitely contact you in August, though, right? Get the Eight of Wands, the big movement card, swiftness, looking at a connection, looking at launching forward and getting some Samantha action over there in August. I'm just saying, a little Samantha action over there in August. We got Chantel action right now. Does Martin have any romantic feelings for me? If I had romantic feelings, I would use the Oak, Ash, and Thorn. We're going to use this because Christina's in the stream. We want Christina to keep watching and not level up her WoW character past what I was at. So we need to distract her. We need to distract her with some trimmed Oak, Ash, and Thorn. This is her new favorite deck, so I think the distraction may actually work tonight. We're going to see. All right, does it have any romantic feelings for me? Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, and Judgment. It's almost like that they're building up. They're slowly building it up. Six of Cups is like more of a friendship, more of a light connection, a casual connection, and, you know, stuff like that. And I think that's going to work out pretty well. But the King of Pentacles, it does say that, they're being careful. They're being careful a little bit, but Judgment says I think they're going to get over that. I think they're going to develop it over time. So I would say yes, if you give them time, they need to develop. They need it to warm up. Definitely something that needs to happen over a period of time and not be rushed. But overall, not right now, but it is growing. It is sort of happening in a slow, steady movement pace as it goes. We got Moonlight up here with the PayPal donor. Moonlight, thank you so much. I appreciate you as always. All right, Moonlight. We'll be able to get a Class CRB. Ooh, Class C. You got the nice one. Blah. Will my flat 109 bring me happiness and security? I'm just saying, if I'm going to get happiness and security from a flat, I'm going to go with this deck right here, a Thoth derivative and all of that other stuff. All right. All right. Let's see. What is happening with that? Let's take care of that real quick. And there we go. All right. So let's go with, see if this is going to bring you happiness. See if this is going to bring you love. All of that other stuff. Bring happiness, love, anything, blah. We want you to have a good time over there. Fortune and science. I think that is going to bring you happiness indeed. You know, I don't think a place of living is like going to bring you happiness or hand you happiness, but you do have that comfortable feel. Wheel of Fortune says, I love day to day just being there. I love hanging out there. I love day to day just being there, making it my home, making it a place where it is stable for me, because that's where science comes in. I'm able to get this place and do the things that I need to do. I'm having fun with it. I'm having this expansion. It feels like this is giving me opportunities. It's exciting you and all of this other good stuff, right? Fortune, that is a day-to-day, feels very good. Queen of Swords, it does say there's a lot of communication, a lot of connection going on with it as well. Overall, I'm going to say, yeah, I am going to say yes, indeed. It does look pretty decent. YouTube user coming in. What delay my return to office? I'm worried I will not return in August, but I want to. I want to get that return in August, but there may be a delay. Let's find out. What delay in the return to August? Found out. Chariot, happiness, and pleasure. I mean, it does look like that August is a return. We do have an August return for that. We are in the chariot. We're moving into the office, okay? Happiness, it is a lot of interesting stuff there. I think there's a lot of changes that have happened too. A lot of changes that are happening with that. But the Six of Cups, it says the connection with the coworkers, the connection with this place is going to be powerful. It's going to be good. I think it is going to be on target overall. If you're looking to get there, I think August looks like your month for that, right? Definitely looks like your month for that. And we got Christina coming in with a general. Let's get a little general for Christina. Yeah, we can use Oak, Ash, and Thorn. I mean, you know, Christina's favorite deck, her new favorite deck. But yeah. Class C is a small RV. Yeah, it's kind of small. Class A, though, is so freaking huge. Class A is so freaking huge, though. Man, you need like to be dragging a car behind a Class A because you can't do anything with it, you know? All right. Oh, let's find out. High Priest, the Six of Swords, Tower, and the Hierophant. First thing you notice out of here is that a lot of majors. There's a lot of majors in here indeed. I think you are in for a tower moment. You are in for a tower moment. High Priestess says there's something being hidden from you at work. There's something being stealthily hidden. There's something going on. There's something being hidden up there that you do need to know. Hierophant and the Tower. It's almost like the Tower moves us out of the existing work situation into another one. Why do we say that? Let's break this down like MC Hammer. Six of Swords is a journey. It is a journey that takes a while. The Six of Swords is a man paddling a boat through a large lake. That takes a while. That is definitely not going to be something that's going to be done anytime soon. But it's almost like secrets are revealed, and we need to take a journey. So after a while, after a long period of time, the tower hits. Lightning hits the tower, and the stability is not there anymore. Stability sort of crumbles. We have some issues happening with that. And the Hierophant says there's a job waiting on the other side. The Hierophant is a big company. It is a major corporation. It is a big company. And I think the tower moving into the Hierophant is excellent, excellent news. It's almost like this is more stable. This is a better opportunity. This has a lot of good things waiting and happening that you don't have opportunities now. So the tower is going to be a welcome change as we move into the Hierophant. Because as I talk about in my book, you have the tower. You always want to know what is next to get the accurate reading. What deck is this? It's Christina's new deck. It's called the Oak, Ash, and Thorn. Oak, Ash, and Thorn. Look for it on my videos, of course. I got an unboxing. I got a 4K flip through. I trimmed this one, but that's going to be all right? All right, Mana is coming in with a little general action. Let's get Mana. We're down to the last two readings, and then we're going to go eat a banana and take a shower. Eat a banana and take a shower after these two. We'll get a little bit of some art. We'll get some art tarot in here, right? The Revival Art Tarot V2. V2 is what you want. You don't want V1. V1 was last week. That was last week. Mana wants V2. Mana wants the real one. Mana wants the latest and greatest, and that's what Mana's going to get right now. We got a little bit of the Five of Coins. That's kind of rough. That's kind of a rough woman up in there. Queen of Wands, Temperance, and the Queen of Swords. First thing you notice is we got all women. I think there are some people in your life that you need to rely on right now. I think there are some people in your life that you need to rely on. Mana, I think sometimes it's hard for you to do that. I think you've gotten burned in the past. You've had situations that haven't worked out for you in the past. It's really hard to rely on people. It feels like right now sometimes, really difficult to do that. But we got the 5 of coin. It says it could be in a situation where you do need to. You could get in a situation where people have that advice for you. They have the knowledge that you need. They have a lot of good things waiting for you. And I think it's a matter of reaching out your hand and sort of taking the advice, what have you. Good. You got the 2 queens in here. You got the wands and the swords. It is about taking action once you connect with somebody, taking action once you communicate, getting action and following up. Because I think soon following up is going to be big. Okay. Don't just dump people. Don't just dump something and hope it's going to work out. Follow up is going to be important for you in the next month. Definitely. Temperance says that find the equilibrium between different things. I think sometimes you do lean towards one extreme, one the other. You don't want to lean that way. You want to find a nice balance and give the temperance and cover all the bases if you're going to do anything, right? Don't just do it halfway. You definitely want to cover all the bases. I think that's going to be your friend as you come up. Yeah, you don't have to just rely on somebody 100%, but you can get other people's input. You can sort of get in that mode of sort of getting the connections, getting out there and communicating and all of these other things as well. All right, we got 2 more reads. We got Pam and Moonlight. Pam, coming up, what is manifesting within the next month? Within the next month, indeed. That sounds exciting. Let's see, Pam, what we got going on with you. What we got going on over there. What is manifesting? 8 of Swords, not a lot. You do have some sort of blockage happening with the manifestation as it goes through, right? We do have some difficulties getting the manifestations going, getting it 100%. It almost feels like we have some blockages. We have some things, maybe some distractions, maybe some things that aren't working out, totally. We do have some things that are mixing it up, are not getting where we need to be. 8 of Swords, we may be holding ourselves back a little bit even with the manifestations and whatnot. 4 of Wands, it does say to focus on what is stable, focus on what is steady, and you want to go from there. You don't want to get into a situation where you're just going all over the place. You want to focus on what is stable, what is steady, and what we're good at, our strengths, rather than playing around with our weaknesses at this point, right? And the last one, the Queen of Swords. Be very commanding in your communication. I think that's going to be important for you. Be very commanding, be very authoritative in your communication, and you need to understand that that is going to be your big factor or your big win in the upcoming days, indeed, and leading up into the month. This is the white fly tarot. You see the fly? The white fly tarot. Okay. And the last reading is about an RV. If I was going to buy an RV, my friends, I would get an RV with Moonlight. Moonlight wants to know RV action over here. Moonlight, let's go there. Moonlight, last reading of the night too. Look at this. Man, it's gone fast. RV Class C. Is RV Class C going to cut it? Is it going to cut it? Is this something that is going to be all right? You know what I mean? How long do pet portraits take? They take about 2 weeks, okay? We're going to take a break here. Sorry, somebody's inquiring about my pet portraits. Here's a pet portrait. Here's a pet portrait. Here's a pet portrait. These are actually portraits of pets that I did. So these are real life drawings that I did of pets. Here's a pet portrait. Basically, yeah, they take about 2 weeks, but you need to send me your picture of your cat or dog before you buy it. Send me a picture on Etsy of your cat or dog before you buy a pet portrait. And let's make sure that I can do it and it's going to look good. Because there are some pets that are not going to look that good. And I need to see kind of your pet to ensure that you're going to be happy with it. You know what I mean? We need to find out if you're going to be happy with the pet portrait. Anyway, there's another pet portrait. Well, that's not, that wasn't my pet. That's kind of a wild animal, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You get the idea. So yeah, there's that. And there's that. Anyway, Christina's seen all of these in person, and Christina will tell you they are amazing. They are stunning. You will love it. But yeah, send me your pet before you buy it. Send me your pet. So send me a picture Don't send me your actual pet. That'd be kind of weird. But yeah, send me your picture. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. For the Class CRV, that could be a bit small. Moonlight, you know before I'm reading this now, that could be a little bit tight. Could be a little bit tight. Six of Swords says, yeah, that's going to be all right. Look at that. That is a vehicle. That is a vehicle. That is a small boat, though. That Moonlight, you know, that is a small ass boat. They are in there. That is small, and maybe a little small indeed, but will it work? I think so. The Fool says the best part about an RV is gonna be, getting out and adventuring. And that's where the Fool is. It is all about the adventure. It is all about the adventure indeed. But yeah, it feels like that the Six of Pentacles, it is going to be money that is going to be, needs to be heavily researched. I'm going to say that you want to customize it. You want to customize it, Moonlight, for your purposes, right? Christina and I were looking at an RV, and she's got 2 dogs. We're gonna need a place for the 2 dog kennels. Okay. So we had customized it. We had thought about customizing 2 of the seats that look useless, taking them out and putting dog kennels right there and make it our own, and having it to where it's not going to be crowded because we made it our own. We designed it the way we want to be. Maybe you want to pull a couple of pieces of furniture out. Maybe you want to customize the furniture. And the Tower says that's going to be the case for you too. You need to maybe break down some of this, customize it the way that you want to customize it. Don't take it as is. You may want to tweak it some, but it is going to cost a lot of money. The Six of Pentacles, you're going to be handing out money. And you're going to be handing out a lot of money for this RV. So yeah, RVs, man, they are challenged indeed. Big Cleo coming out. Big Cleo coming out with the last dono. Big Cleo, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Will I get at least 60% on the test coming out? 60%. Let's get it done. Big Cleo, get it done. Last reading of the night. We got to go after this and go back over there, eat a banana and take a shower. 6 of Cups is your 60%. That's it.
Hooray!
That is your 60%. 3 of Pentacles is you celebrating the good work that you've done. The good work that you have done. The good work that you have done indeed. I think that is your 60%, a minimum 60%. Add that. Moon says you have a tight connection with the material, and it feels like that is going to be something that you really want to get into, and you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be doing this big, you're going to be throwing your arms up. You're going to be leaving the place. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be all over that with that 3 of Pentacles. The work you did, the hard work is going to be there. It is going to be there. And I guess the last reading of the night, again, is Big Cleo. Does Y see me as a future wife or girlfriend? And then we're going to get out of here. We're going to go eat a banana and take a shower. Eat a banana and take a shower. See how it's going. Does Y see me as a future wife or girlfriend? Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, more like a girlfriend. 10 of Swords is that cutting action. It's more like a temporary thing, maybe a little bit on the temporary side, maybe not something they want to really invest in. Knight of Pentacles, they're willing to do the deed. They're willing to do the things that need to be done to keep something going. But the Page of Pentacles, like, I'm not willing to make a big commitment. I'm a page. I'm not ready for that big commitment, right? So the Page says, yeah, I'm not ready for a big commitment quite yet. I'm warming up on here. 10 of Swords. It looks like maybe something I don't want to invest a ton of commitment into, but I'm willing to do maybe a girlfriend or something like that. You know, maybe a little bit of that. 10 of Swords could be bad news, though. It could feeling of like, maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, that is it from me. Thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow night.